Hi everyone, welcome to the CTU Newsroom. My name is Akasha Mhlanga and today we welcome Kimberly Bale from Retro Rabbit. Retro Rabbit is South Africa's top company for software development, user experience and design thinking. They work with all clients across all industries, from insurance to telecommunications to virtual gameplay.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Bale. I work at Retro Rabbit. I'm a software developer. Our company is basically an innovative company. We do crazy software. It doesn't matter how difficult it is, we are willing to put in the extra effort and time to develop something that is really out there, something that other companies can look at and be really proud of. We focus a lot on like corporate companies and insurance companies, but we also like helping out small businesses, startups. We are very passionate about what we do. So if something is broken, we want to fix it. We really love to get involved into the community. We also helped out at the Django Girls last year. It's a community that helps underprivileged women to code. So we taught them Django and Python. Python for the back end. For us, it's very important to reach out to other people, not just industry-based, but also students, to fill that gap between university and the industry. So at this stage, we are very focused on mobile development and app, website development, but we want to move beyond that. So we recently started adding augmented reality to our apps. That was quite difficult because it was still like very new, so you didn't have a lot of documentation. So that's something that we go out of our way. We find stuff that is not documented and we make it documented. So we love artificial intelligence, getting that in, throwing it in an app and making it look awesome. Artificial intelligence became a big part now with data science, as well as augmented reality. So we want to bring in virtualization and virtual reality to make it look awesome and actually help learning, because a lot of students are better at learning visually than actually doing it paper-based and theory-based. Anyone that wants to go into the development field, it doesn't matter how old you are. I must say that. If you really want to do this and you have a passion and a dedication to do it, you will succeed. There's no doubt about it. So learning to rebase and merge is very important to keep your code base up to date, especially when you're working in a bunch of groups. So if someone does some coding and someone else does coding and it mixed together, there's a lot of merge conflicts. That's really a problem. So that is the most important thing to learn, is Git. Then moving over to actual programming languages, I would say .NET Core is a really nice thing to learn. C#, JavaScript actually as well, because there's a lot of JavaScript languages. React, Angular, Vue, Golang, all those languages are up and coming, that is very cool, and everything is open source. So we developed this one app that uses your facial expressions to detect when you're happy and sad, and that was actually for an insurance company to actually detect when you are frightened. So when you watch videos that are like cliffs and outrageous sports, you can also experience if the person is actually like going to take a chance and drive very fast, or try to keep it safe. So we have 4 different committees. We have the student ambassadors, the humanitarians, the knowledge and the social. So I'm part of the student ambassador, so I go out to universities, I teach students how to code, how to better themselves and to prepare them for when they enter the industry. And then we have the knowledge community, that they go out to industries to actually teach other developers new languages and new things that they might not have known, like how to create your own Bitcoin system and stuff like that.
So if your problem is big or complicated, they will use cutting-edge technology and creativity to produce powerful solutions for your business. There are a couple of hot topics we think you should be aware of. Register between the 1st of May and the 29th of September for project management, generic management, and HR management and practices for the early registration promotion. Only applicable for the 2019 intake. T's and C's apply. While CTU attended the Microsoft Ignite event in Los Angeles, the following video clip was shared.
Я думаю, что наша страна находится в стадии войны, поэтому мы можем много что рассказать общественности, мировой общественности и показать все-таки лицо кибервойны.
A global cyber attack.
We've never seen anything on this scale.
It can travel from computer to computer.
Hospitals paralyzed, computers had shut down.
WannaCry is different.
I think WannaCry is a great example of how nation states are impacting businesses and ultimately individuals as well.
We had over 19,000 appointments cancelled, and those are people who are worried about their cancer appointment or their appointment for an operation.
I was diagnosed with a heart murmur, which was the start of the hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. It's a very serious surgery. I wanted my life back. After I'd had my chest shaved at 6 o'clock in the morning, the doctor looked very, not upset, but concerned, shall we say, and he said, "We've been hacked. All our systems are down across the whole hospital."
He telephoned me, obviously, and said, "It's not going to happen," and he was in shock.
Suddenly we discovered that a bit of our society, a bit of our social infrastructure could be switched off. WannaCry, it was a kind of a warning shot.
The malware crippled computers across Ukraine.
Perhaps the most sophisticated in a series of attacks, taking control of computers and demanding digital ransom. The list of companies impacted around the world is growing.
I think what NotPetya represents is not just the evolution of the attack in terms of the methodologies involved, but also the evolution of intent.
Ну, чтобы понимать, что за 2,5 часа, 10 часов утра, пол Украины уже было поражено.
We have TV stations who've been on the air when their computers just died.
You cannot receive cash in ATM machine because ATMs also doesn't work. It was a real shock for Kyiv citizens.
75% of my clients were affected by Petya. Some companies were destroyed totally. They didn't understand why they're losing their job. Everybody is just thinking, we hope this will never happen again, but I'm afraid this will happen again.
One of the objectives in the cyber attacks we face is disruption. To stop operating, to create significant burden to the life of the citizens, governments, businesses, where the cost of doing business or recovering is extremely high.
In 2017, a lot was the same. Cyber attacks were happening, they were affecting organisations. What changed was the impact on our lives.
It was the most awful time because I didn't know what was going to happen now.
Stop and think about what it means in real terms to real people. It isn't a machine you're affecting, and if it is, maybe that machine's keeping somebody alive.
Ultimately, all of us pay the price when it comes to nations in particular who are attacking each other by using us as the means. What are we doing to come together? If we don't have this conversation now, when it happens and we all retreat behind walls, that is when this becomes a catastrophic event globally. And we need to do everything we can to at least talk about these issues before it happens.
Even though this cyber attack took place in 2017, it is important to understand that the large-scale cyber attacks like WannaCry and NotPetya not only interrupt machines but also businesses and everyday lives. Some of the biggest hacking scandals to hit SA include the University of Limpopo property data breach, Viewfines, the SABC and SA Government sites, to mention a few. Security-related skills are the most sought-after skills in the market today. It is not just about implementing software or the right technology. You need to have the right insights, awareness, and knowledge to better and secure your environment. Understand your technologies, close the gaps, perform better, and innovate with skills and knowledge. It is not about training, it's about the development of people and businesses, and we get that. Contact us today. Let us close your skills gap, help protect and drive your business. Register today for our Secure Infrastructure Specialist Program and get a 10% discount. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Akasha Mhlanga, signing off for CTU.